Hello, welcome to the stream if you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube. Also, hello, welcome. You won't get Twitch drops on YouTube. They haven't got that working if it's at all possible. But we're checking out Dante Unbound. Dante sitting right there on screen, conveniently. And what else we got? Yeah, Styanox. That's all mostly old stuff. Let's get into it. Right. I won't tell you to do a follow and subscribe and all that at the start of the video, because that would be silly. Why would you blind subscribe? Especially on Twitch. Defend the Laverian from the avaricious clutches of Parvos Granum and the Corpus. Master Dante's abilities as you take on new missions like Murmur, Focus, Disruption, and greater challenges than ever before. Also, Neros has changed now. Disruption mission on Deimos. Also the disruption mission on Deimos. At least they gave it a bit of a Banshee, Loki, and Necros. Okay.
Ordis is pleased to see you.
We'll claim that for now.
Messages in your inbox up.
Oh, the Laverian. It was floundering. You understand? Going under. All that work I put into it, and so few visited, let alone donated. Oh, I don't mean you, of course. I know you're a friend to the Laverian. You just wasn't enough. So when Parvos made me an offer, I thought, why not? Just let it go. Let it all go. I took the deal, Tenno. I shouldn't have, but I did. Oh, if only Dante was still around. Please, you must come see me.
Is he always an AI? Operator. Some items were named tuning.
On the plains outside Cedars, you may derive sustenance from mineral-dense termite droppings, which the Ostrons call Ito Da. You may also never form a consonant again, but at least you will not be dead.
Thanks for your input, Ordis. This is presumably for Neros being changed? Except I don't know what's with all the resources. The 11th Earth cycle, I now have a Dex Nikana. Yay. Let's get immediately out of region chat. Quick stop at the foundry here. Speaking of Neros, if you're on my YouTube channel, you know I put up a video of me attempting to build Neros before knowing how the rework of Coley works, but we'll give that a spin.
If I may say, Operator, your chosen warframe suits you.
We're going with this. Something screwed up. Oh, there's a helmet there that needs to be removed. Speaking of helmets, we need to remove some other shit too, so. While we're here. So you didn't get rid of the confirmation screen on that. Now we can do this. That's not the one. I think we need one regular green shard. That should give him the full armor strip. Let's say we can do this now. I'm just gonna go ahead and guess and say why not. Casting speed. And duration. Some people worry about that level of experimentation with Archon shards, but we're do it live. Now if I get my arsenal, should show us properly having his augment. So it's this one, right? Yeah, that damage isn't really cut it for a nuke, if that's what we're going with. It's an impressive amount of armor to add to him. Any important in this stuff? We finished those already. That's just the good old ghouls. Okay. Well, Doomer is saying have a quick look at the arrows. It may consequence for the environment.
Hey, welcome to my bazaar. 10-0. So, looking for Ayaten? That's the spirit. Let's go. Hey, did you hear, 10-0? I'm turning everyone's Ayaten treasures into Endo. Interested? Okay, you know the drill. Get in. Get the Ayaten treasure. Don't get killed. Simple, alright?
It just automatically goes till it maxes out, it looks like, on the armor. Not sure what the icon there was, but...
That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death of Infested. Lay low and it should go away, or amp up the fight to draw it out.
There's no doubt in my mind that an Ayaten treasure lies somewhere in this derelict. And yet, I wouldn't set foot in this place for all the
I stick here as Exodia Brave, so if I kill a few of these chumps, I should be able to
Multiple
cast a thing.
detected. We've got Infested incoming.
Obviously, it's gonna kill those guys super easy.
That did it. Here comes the juggernaut.
Some new melee slams. They actually do damage to the whole extent of the explosion now. so if we do this...
Stay focused.
Can't test the ground finisher thing because I'm too strong for this. Oh, hi. Hold those for me, please. Thanks. Did that spend my armor? No, I must have gotten hit by some status procs.
Well, this should be fun. Maybe you should stretch first. You know, limber up.
Oh. Right, switch over here.
My, oh my, I think you found it.
Let's destroy these because they might have some
Now bring
decent
it
mods
home.
in them to sell. Or stars. And the infested also don't have armor, so I can't tell you how effective that's being or it's not being. I can mostly tell you that's a hell of a lot faster than it used to be. Not sure about the whole damage effectiveness. If you did not watch the Narrows Field video on YouTube, I should probably tell you to go watch it, but it's a very specific reason we're using the weapon we're using. Like that as a hint. If you don't have a plague saw handy, you can also use the peep assist for basically identical effectiveness. Or the path assist is another option that's fairly good. Which you'll find right here on Deimos. You just have to fight a Destiny boss. That wandered into Warframe. Is this faster? Not really, it's been the same for movement. Alright, time to go play with some new things. Well, go visit him in the Laverian, he said, right?
Hello, friend. You find me now amidst the bones of all I am, of the thing that mattered most to me in my too long life. You know, I wasn't sure it was possible to be less than a man, for I was a man once. This room was to be a shrine to one of my dearest friends, but now that shall never come to pass. Look around, and I will recount what was meant to be.
Apparently I got here so fast I managed to keep those duplex clones.
I've made such a terrible mistake, you see. In a universe at its own throat, where every living thing works daily to keep body and soul together, there's not much appetite for history, for stories. The Laverian may not be a real place, a place you can reach out and touch, But to reality, it was anchored. And reality demands a tithe. It takes coin to keep this place rest. This shrine to memory. And a savvy businessman I was not. To be less than a man is to be a fool. And fool I was. Did I never tell you of Dante? No, I suppose I didn't. I suppose I hadn't the fortitude. The entirety of the Leverian is shaped by the lack of him, though perhaps only in ways that I can see. Though, by definition, a weapon of war, Dante was, first and foremost, a student of history. And he was my friend. Truthfully, much of the Leverian would not exist were it not for that bold, two-fisted academician's devotion to both myself and the cause of better understanding our history and ourselves. It shames me to think of what he would have to say about what I have done to our shared endeavor. Parvos Granum, you know the name. He of the gilded hand and gilded tongue. For an age he has sought what Dante and I had gathered together, our collected treasures. For one such as Granum there is no such thing as enough. In an age with no appetite for memory, maintaining a shrine to our shared history seemed folly. And so, in a low moment, I signed it all away.
Ah, yes, like a librarian to Amazon. Speaking of Amazon, if you have Amazon Prime and you're on Twitch, you can give me $2.50 of their money just by clicking that subscription button in the checkbox to use a Prime sub. Back to the game, though.
I do not know what possessed me in that moment. I have no need for money, or food, or shelter, or care. Perhaps I merely felt my time was done, that the past had served its use, and me along with it. Whatever the reason, I allowed myself an instant to feel my misery to be greater than my life's purpose. A momentary indulgence that may be paid by every future generation until the sun goes dark. I would give much for my friend to have been here. Dante and I, we tempered each other's unique compulsions. You would have liked Dante, I feel. His end began, as it did for so many souls, with the Entrati family. The patriarch of that benighted family had fallen into decadence and disrepute, his name sullied by controversy and implications of madness. Then an erstwhile associate of mine, a gentleman by the name of Lloyd, a Master Entrati's man for more than a lifetime, well, vanished. Lloyd, his master, and his entire lineage just gone.
I think the music that's playing is just my Manticore on shuffle. It's not quite matching the atmosphere.
There were rumors, of course. Master Entrati was known at that time for outlandish claims and questionable science relating to voices he was hearing, I believe. Gods from beyond the veil and whatnot. After the disappearances, Dante, never one to let a good mystery go, insisted on infiltrating the Entrati manse and learning the truth for himself. I, however, being more familiar with the confidential details of Master Entrati's interests, urged him otherwise. I suppose you wonder why I would do such a thing, if I believed Master Entrati to be fit for little more than the asylum. Lloyd was, as I said, a dear friend. We spoke often. His last missive to me was a simple one. We end as we began. As a student of history and its occult apocrypha, I know the terrible import of those words, and so I cautioned Dante to remain by my side. He promised to do so, then did otherwise, and I never saw him again. Perhaps I was not so deft at tempering him as he was of me, and that, I suppose, was my first great failing, the parent of this second and most final one. I imagine you surmised why I have summoned you here. To ask that, in the name of whatever friendship we share, to lend your aid to my impossible predicament. To help preserve, not me, not this shadow of a man I once was, but to keep this monument to history alive, so that future generations may learn from it and never repeat our most shameful mistakes. Granham's obsession with that bygone age demands pieces of such. Ironic, really, that one man's interest in history serves only to strip an edifice whose singular purpose was to protect it. But there remains one slim hope: the sourcing of artifacts from places other than the Laverian, sourced by you at my direction. Help me, friend. Help me, that my one great and final mistake not be the error that turns our collective history and the work of lifetimes to a single miserable use, making a rich man richer.
Inbox messages await the operator. I wonder what they say.
Albrecht sold conduit. How does Albrecht have conduit? Never mind. What did that say? Going to the Armistice node of Deimos and then go see Lloyd. Yeah, sure. We'll do this solo. What's the worst that could happen?
Tenno, if there was ever a time to find artifacts to donate to my plight, now would be that time. If I can't pay Parvos Granum soon, I'll lose the Laverian and all the knowledge stored within.
Look at all this loot. I don't know how to open this door. Is this a new tile?
If I ever see that grimoire, I'm gonna bolt.
Yeah, not right now.
It's a predator.
Okay, we can't come out of that early.
All you need to get into an arterial conduit is the correct docket. Ready for a hunt?
You guys come over here with me.
The llama has captured the dockets you need. Be aware, the Groslings have a particular appetite for dockets. Grosling in your vicinity.
Apparently this is the fuck melee enemy.
You found an arterial conduit, but you need the matching docket. Eximus may have that. Grosling most definitely.
Just do that. Did you actually get the armor strip? Oh yeah. It's a little delayed, but it's there. Come on guys, back over here. Didn't I get a dock? Yeah, there is a dock in that room. Allegedly. There it is.
A docket. Excellent. Look for a conduit with a matching glyph. That's it. Protect the conduit and watch out for enemy necromechs. They'll blow the whole apparatus up just to keep you out.
Alright. So the Demolists are necromechs. That's frightening. I count them, you know. This was always a problem with the Narrows, but they can't count its abilities as crowd control and block effects. Oh no, they are getting corrosive by that. Disregard. Also Bone Widows. It's been a while. Yeah, everyone come over here with me. It's like Gold Hydroid. Guess it sort of works with new Hydroid. So I have a finest docket.
How are your systems? Feel a boost? You should. I just reversed that burden's effects.
Can't fool me, that's a sentient core. Let's do that for some more energy. Come with me, guys. Come with me, guys. No. Fuck off. No, I'm just gonna throw some of those in there too. Put my dock down somewhere back, but there we go.
Explosive necromech coming for that conduit. Put it down.
This is Cersei of yours seem biblically resourceful, comparatively convinced to do my bidding, things would become much easier for you.
I feel like we've already had a bit down that road and had that debate Parvos.
My associate is a friend performing a favour. To earn my friend's favour, you'd first have to learn compassion and empathy.
You're on.
Did we get a thing? I feel like they might turn down the duration on desiccation. Slightly. Oh, it's over this way. Come with me, guys, or don't. Either way. Wonder if the wiki's told you how to make that go faster yet. Assuming it's not just duration, in which case I'm way ahead of them.
That was it. Conduit warming up for transfer.
I noticed about these Devilists is they don't annoyingly destroy your powers like the other ones do. Nullifying pulses, that's what I'm thinking of.
A Grizzly. It'll certainly have a docket. But it might also have the final chapter to that book I was reading.
I already don't like these things. I don't like enemies that just run away from you. It's a general rule in any game. Refusal to engage. Anyways. Especially a game where like half the best attacks are melee. Anyways, come with me guys. It'll be fun. We'll have a good old time. Come and shake my hand. Thank you. I think I misplaced my docket somewhere. Oh no, I'm still holding it. Free combo from you guys.
Legacy security protocols dictate that a necromech must now demolish the conduit. Do not allow that to transpire.
I need your key. Thank you, sir.
Eyes and ears open. The system thinks you're hostile and will do everything in its power to destroy the conduit to thwart you. New conduits coming online momentarily. Steady yourself.
Over here, gents. Thanks for your participation in the Sandstorm program. So let's farm some more combo while we go here.
New conduits active. Time to start looking for dockets.
I'm not sure where those scarabs came from. There must be a sandcat live still.
This one has what Drusus needs.
Oh, thanks. I need that. Back over here. Was nice of them to give Daenerys travel power where you can't see shit.
Coming your way.
Can't tell if melee crescendo got buffed or I just have a higher rank than I did before. Oh, that's a conduit, but I don't have a key. Do you have the key? Are you the key master? Oh, let's sort of guess there might be a path this way. Nice if the guy who's turned into a sandstorm can, go over small objects.
Security systems are responding to your intrusion. Watch out for explosive necromechs. We'll do another one of those while we wait. Could have some enemies. Maybe have the dockets. Help, I've broken my spawns and I can't get up. Stop pretending to be an Xmas. There's a real Xmas. Thank you for your key. Giving your part of your service when we noticed. For whatever reason, those little horrors eat dockets as if they were sugared biscuits.
Heck, you know, I'm killing you out of principle, not because I enjoy the process. I think it died. Or it ran away. I honestly have no idea. Anyhow. Ah, that's much closer than I thought it was.
Seems I still have limited control of the conduit systems. I've converted this conduit's burden to a blessing.
You seem very confused, sir.
Catch your breath. New conduits will be appearing shortly.
Gotten any actual rewards in this yet? Relics. Lots and lots of relics. And capillaries. Let's go hit the extraction though.
New conduits at the ready. If you can find the right documents.
Do any of you know where we parked? Because I can't see shit. Yeah, their direction's probably useless anyways, because they crawl through floors. All right.
Come on up.
We'll put a quick cut in here after we look at the rewards for the YouTube folks, and then we'll pick back up on the stream.
Come on. I helped chart mankind's path to the stars.
Research Dante.
I cannot lie, Tenno. I have always felt nervous in the presence of Warframes. The Orokin twisted people into weapons, and I've seen firsthand the bloody and well-deserved
Oh
consequences.
boy, do they want a
of
lot for that, though. It's probably easier to
Dante.
fight a Hydralist.
In his company, I felt no such anxiety. He was warm, earnest, literate, a fellow seeker. To know that he perished in these very halls while I slept is a bitterness to me. Parvos Granum stole from the Entrati. He boasted of it.
That's 540 if you want to
All
get
that
Dante.
Albrecht had freely given, all he had sacrificed was not enough. Can you blame me for despising the man?
We got some new scenes here too.
Oh,
Alright, we'll put a cut in there for YouTube, and we'll pop right back in a second.